Alright, you ready? We're at the mall. We're not getting something small, we're getting it all.
We at the mall.
Alright. Welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons. Today, we are going to be going inside of the mall, as you just heard, and we are going to be looking for all the stuff that we love on this channel, and that is SpongeBob, Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, Disney, any of the stuff that's nostalgic, that fits the vibe, so we can bring it back home to add it to the collection. I am a little bit anxious because it is right before Christmas. We're doing some Christmas shopping too. I got to get some gifts from some friends and family. So I'm all people you guys know. So if I see something for them, then I will let you guys know, maybe pick it up. But I'm not like stressing that. I mostly want to go there and see what new stuff they have because we haven't been here in months. So are you ready to go?
Yes!
We haven't done this in a while, so Ocean Man, take me by the little crochet. There's all too much stuff here. Crochet. Oh, that's too easy. Hand. All right, we did our good luck ritual. Let's go ahead and head on in. And also, you know one thing I've been thinking about the entire time? The first thing we're gonna do when we get in there.
The trash?
The trash! The miscellaneous piece of garbage. We are gonna go check and see if the miscellaneous piece of garbage is still there. I mean, you know, it's the holiday season. They're trying to look their best. Maybe they cleaned it up. But if it's still there, we're gonna give it a Christmas hat in the edit for the Christmas miscellaneous trash. Let's do it. Okay, we're checking in on him. You guys can see him. There he is. The miscellaneous piece of garbage. Ryan, give it a Christmas hat. There we go. It's still here. There was a couple people, and I didn't want them to think I was calling them a miscellaneous piece of garbage like the last time. So I'll never forget when that guy was below the garbage and thought I was calling him that. So ever since then, I kind of try to be more careful. But everything is right in the world when the miscellaneous piece of garbage is there. I know it's going to be a great day. All right, so we're going to start off with one of my favorites, FYE. But before that, you know the drill. Escalators. All right, let's head on up and check it out. That is freaking sweet. The shadow artwork is actually so clean. 20% off. Oh, it's probably pricey though. Let's see. Ooh, $40. That's pretty steep. I mean, to be honest, a lot of times you end up seeing these at like Ross and like Marshalls and stuff. So I'm probably gonna wait till I can find it there if I get lucky, because that is just fierce. We got these.
I love those.
Yeah, the Sonic piggy bank here. We got the Sonic, what is that, a puzzle? Sonic roll. Oh, it's a board game. You got the cups here as well too, guys. We're gonna keep looking around, but I already got some cool stuff. We're gonna look everywhere, but you know where we gotta check first is like the toy section, of course, or the SpongeBob section. Wait, they have the $1 million Mr. Krabs here. This is an FYE exclusive. His $1 million Mr. Krabs, where he's wiping his butt with the dollar bill. I'm gonna hold on to this one. I might consider getting this one, but do they have any other Nickelodeon ones? I know they have a Fairly Odd Parents set, a few other ones I'll put on screen here, but looks like Mr. Krabs is the only one that I see here. They do have Seto Kaiba, which is actually pretty cool. You got Cyclops. They have the Loungefly bags here, some really cool ones here as well too, but nothing really that we need to grab. I wanted to grab this though, something spongy. Okay, so you guys know I had to come into the, what is this? Mini holder? It's a SpongeBob phone holder. I've actually been and they have multiple. They have Squidward. No, there's only SpongeBob though. I love that they have SpongeBob, don't get me wrong, but oh man, I really would love to have this Squidward one and then missing the Patrick. I think the Squidward one will be the second coolest, so we're gonna grab the SpongeBob. Well, I've actually wanted one of these for so long for them to make one. It's by this brand called Hold'ems. How much is it? $22.99. I mean, that's not terrible. 20% off of home decor too, so it should be on sale a little bit. We're gonna grab him. I don't have that one in particular. I do have many Reptar bars, but I don't have that one. That's the biggest one I think they've ever done, so we're gonna grab that too. And then down here they have this, oh, now this is my section. Now we're getting into the heat here. We got the Dexter's Laboratory Loungefly bag. We have, what is this? This Reptar backpack. I've got a couple Reptar backpacks. We got Avatar State Aang here. This awesome backpack, which we've actually reviewed the artwork for this particular artist on the channel before, but there's a backpack themed around it. We got the handsome Squidward back there. These little SpongeBob, these plushies are 25% off and they're reversible. So they're $20. So 40% off would be like maybe $12. Let's see the faces on them. This is the Patrick. You get Surprise Patrick and regular Patrick. For the SpongeBob, you get, oh, I think the SpongeBob one might be the one we get. The adorable SpongeBob and also just like regular classic SpongeBob. And then Gary, we get Happy Gary and then just kind of like pissed off Gary. I think I'm actually going to go with SpongeBob one. I have the mini version of this, but the bigger size one is honestly a lot cuter. And look, they have Momo. Oh, wait a minute. They have a U2's one too. Appa is cute, but let me know in the comments. Who do you think is cuter, Momo or Appa? I'm team Momo all the way. Momo is the cutest character ever. He's $24, but again, plushies are 40% off, so that would probably be like 15. Okay, we are getting this for sure, and that is gonna go up on a shelf somewhere or up on a rail. Somewhere in the cavern is a little like flying lemur. That is amazing. Should I get that one or this one? I think this one's a better representation of him.
Yeah.
But they also have Appa. What is that back there? Is it another Momo? Okay, yeah, those are all Momos. We're gonna grab this one for sure. So far we've grabbed Momo already. I've already gotten taken over. We got Momo. We have way too much already. The Mr. Krabs I'm thinking about because U2s are so pricey. They're $30 for them. So he's a maybe because I already have a bunch of Mr. Krabs U2s. So I'm gonna keep looking around. If I don't see anything else that I want equally as bad, besides this epic sign, the sign is still here. If they ever take this down, I hope that I'm around, or you know, I could request it, but sometimes they keep these up for a while. But that is a really good, like, it's such a classic looking SpongeBob. And then what do they have in this bin here? So look at that hidden freaking SpongeBob piggy bank back there. We already got the lights here. There's a SpongeBob one and then also the Krusty Krab one. We have the Gary one, the SpongeBob, the Krusty Krab. They have the spatula, which is kind of cool, but you know, I've had another one that's a little bit cooler, I think. The Krusty Krab pizza oven mitt with Mr. Krabs on it. What is this? The White Lotus, I think, or the from you know, freaking Uncle Iroh's like flower tea oven mitt. Apparel is 30% off too. I actually need some different shirts, so let's go ahead and look at the shirts and see what they got too. There you go, guys. There's a bunch of options. This like reminds me so much of like 2007, 2008 YouTube. Like every freaking video on YouTube had Evanescence in the background. Ooh, there's a Gengar shirt, but it's it's white though, and I'm just way too messy to wear a white shirt really. Let's see here. I do like this Pokemon one. It's like orange. It's got Pikachu on there. Bulbasaur, Charmander. There's also a 1992 Mario Kart shirt, but I don't like Mario Kart because Karina beats me at it. Like, dude, you freaking cheat.
So bad.
Because my ego cannot handle that kind of loss. I thought I was a Mario Kart king, and then she comes in here freaking cheating so freaking much.
No, I'm not cheating.
Yes, you are. Yeah. Reality is she's cheating, okay? There's no way she could have won without cheating. No, of course, she's just really good. But we also have the Hex Girl shirt here. Ooh. There's some pretty good ones. I would consider. For Mitchell, he already has a Hex Girl shirt though. He has a few of them, so I don't think I'm gonna get that for him. But yeah, I am thinking about gifts for Mitchell as well. Oh, we're talking about gifts for Mitchell. I'm talking about this. Look at this.
I'm talking about this for me.
This is huge. The Blackpink complete world tour setup here. No, but this right here, the BTS Minions. That's Mitchell's two favorite things in the world combined together. Are you kidding me? He would flip out. Oh my gosh. You said this plushie of Scooby was cute, but look at this one. I think that one's even cuter. This is by the brand Cutesies. He is very cutesy. I like him a lot. There's also this one too. This one's okay. The quality is like meh.
The candle from last time.
Yep, the one that you smelled like super intensely. What do I get? Do I get Scooby or do I get the Mr. Krabs? I just don't think I have a place for him like on my Scooby shelf. Like he doesn't really sit very easily. I think I'm gonna hold out on the Scooby for right now. But what I do like is this right here. You know, I don't have a Mystery Machine placker in my cavern. You know, it's not like I have the giant version of this in my in the Cartoon Network variety room. $24 too. You know they say a picture's worth 1,000 words. I think this should work as a book. Now I'm gonna leave this one. We have kind of a bigger variation of this in the cartoon variety room. I wanted a Scooby-Doo shirt, but they don't really have anything like that. They have the Monopoly, a puzzle, a few different things. Some of this stuff we've seen last time, but you know, we'll look around some more. I never really needed this before, so I'm not gonna grab it. Oh, $10 too, it's kind of a lot, but it's a straw cover. So like, I guess for like your Stanley cups and stuff, you could put this over your straw, so that way, you know, I don't know, like little debris doesn't fall in there. I don't know really what the risk is, but you know, whatever risk you might have with that, there you go. So this right here is the complete pocket guide for Pokemon. But hey man, when I was a kid, like the pocket guide could have been like this thick, but now there's so many Pokemon, there's no way that's fit in your pocket. But that is really cute though, I love it. Stop. Enough is enough. All right. I am not getting any more Funko Pops. I told you guys that. The only way I'm getting them is if it's something there's like no other merch at all for that thing. I'm not gonna lie, the honeycomb one, the honeycomb monster. Do you remember those commercials? I don't know if you have those in Canada, huh? The honeycomb commercials?
We have the cereal, but
like this psycho guy that's got like, he eats like, it's like a kid. He eats a honeycomb and then he just turns into this freaking man-eating monster and just destroys his household.
damn.
Ryan, play the clip. Yeah, that's who I wanted to be when I grew up. That's why I started ADHD's World, and you know, things went from there. But they have another one I just saw too that I was kind of like, oh, okay, you know, sometimes they push me, you know, they push me. This one, the Mimikyu one, and I think they also have a Gengar one that's out right now too. But I don't really like, I don't know, there's so many other good Gengar figures, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. They're like, why get this? And I don't like that they made his eyes down here. I get that that's where his eyes should be, but it just looks weird. Looks like he has these two black, yeah, breasts or something. I don't know. Can we say that? I don't know if we can say that, but sorry. So this is a good idea for Mitchell, the Baja Blast. He loves Mountain Dew in general, but the Baja Blast, he loves this one. Let's see if they have his size. It's 30% off too. If you guys don't know, Baja Blast, it used to be an exclusive flavor you could only get at Taco Bell, but I don't think it is anymore. I know he wears a double XL though, and I don't see a double XL. Oh, yep, there's one.
Yes!
Right
Oh my god!
The
That
Baja
is
Blast
sick.
hoodie. That is actually really sick too. I love the tie-dye. Let's see here. Where is the... You just said that it's really sick too?
Yeah.
Did you know what's funny is like, I think we spend so much time together. Did you start saying the things that I say? I start saying the things you say? Because you did not say sick before. That is crazy. That is freaking ill. That is freaking disease though, the price. 50 bones right there. That is really cool though. 30% off. What do you think? For Mitchell.
Yeah, for Mitchell.
For Mitchell. We'll get it for Mitchell. You have a Wonka hoodie here too. That's kind of cool. Now we gotta, I mean, we're still gonna get Mitchell some other stuff to go with this, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I necessarily have to find all of it at the mall today, but we gotta look for Parker too.
And Ryan.
And Ryan and also my mother.
But Ryan cannot film it.
That's true. We gotta get Ryan's off camera because he's gonna see this. He's currently seeing this. We love you, Ryan. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna get that here. So you don't know. So they have the Funko Mystery Minis, and these are the actual mystery ones, but I do have majority of the set. I think I even have this one. I just need this one and this one, I think. I might be, oh, and this one here too at the Krabby Patties. Should I risk the attempt? What do you think? No, she's saying no. I think, yeah, it's too risky. It's too risky. I'm gonna go ahead and say no. But if they have other SpongeBob minis, we're gonna look at those for sure. Did you want to get the Skibidi toilet thing?
Oh my god.
For your Skibidi toilet collection? Karina actually has a collection above her toilet. It's all Skibidi merch. All right, you can only pick one item on the shelf. Which one would you hypothetically pick? Because I'm definitely not gonna maybe get this for you for Christmas. I think it's kind of obvious, huh? Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Well, which one would you pick? Okay, hypothetically.
And this.
For me, I'm thinking this blanket is really cool. I like that one a lot. That one's sweet. And then I also like this cup too, but I'm not much of a drink cup guy. Like I change cups too often. That's why I just carry the 2-liter with me. Ooh, I didn't see this one. I think I would rather get this one, the Blacklight UV Reptar.
That's sick.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get this one instead of the Mr. Crab. That's the find of the day. That is so clean. Okay, that's the one we're grabbing. The only thing sometimes we get a little bit worried about behind the scenes is because this is Reptar, we have so many amazing, beautiful people like you guys in the audience that send in mail and stuff that I'm worried that I could end up getting this in the mail. So if for some reason I do, I'll just be giving that away to somebody in the community. But for sure, I'm gonna pick this one up because I don't want to take the risk that I don't end up with one in the collection.
Okay guys, I found this. It's really cute. So I found this and this one with Karumi and My Melody. And I found the slush right here.
Okay, let's keep looking around. No, all joking aside, she's gonna be looking at all of the Hello Kitty and Sanrio stuff right now.
It's really cute.
Yes, I mean, is it like cheating if I end up just getting you your Christmas present, or do you want it to be a surprise? Because I do have to get you a Christmas present too, but I don't know if I should just get it with you though, or is that, you know, kind of against the rules? Should we make it a tip number 2 with the jellyfish mood light? There's a bunch of really cool ones though. I really like this lightsaber one. There's some sweet ones. The It balloon, the Barbie box. Like that's, oh man, imagine if they had this like a SpongeBob green label Barbie or something like that in there. Now that would be killer. But there's a few really good ones, but I think this is the one that's the most aesthetically matches, but I've had some bad experiences with these mood lights. I think we're gonna hold out. They even have a Captain Magma one here. You think I should get one of these? I think it would be good.
Yeah, why not?
You don't think I'm gonna be a little hot, maybe? I'm in a hoodie right now and I'm sweating. Bro, this would literally kill me. Okay, this is so much cushion. If I did get one, it would be this one, the South Park one.
This one, look.
Oh my goodness. Dang, that one is actually way cooler. That is so freaking fire. What the heck? Oh, Karina, your costume. They got a Skibidi toilet costume for you. What the heck? I turned off the camera before you could say that.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so on that note, we are gonna probably head out of here. I did want to find like some t-shirts or something like that was new, because I just need shirts and a few different items, and I wanted to look for something for Parker, but I didn't really see anything that just really fit him. So we're gonna probably save that for the next locations, and maybe we'll find something there. But we're gonna work our way out of FYE. We have an awesome haul here, and as always, it's been fun here. There's so many things to look at. I literally could probably film like 2 videos in the same store because there's so much stuff. But let's go ahead and check out, and if the prices are okay, I might get a Pokemon pack too, because you know, I'll take any excuse I can get. Okay, so we got the bag. We are gonna load it up. Let's go ahead and head back to the cavern so we can check this stuff out. Give it some rankings on a scale of 1 to 10 good noodle stars. Give our little review. And of course, we're gonna add some of it to the collection. But as always, FYE, it's been fun, and I'll see you next time. All right, we are back, and you can see that I changed my shirt, but it wasn't from this video. It's from a next video that's going to be coming out, so stay tuned for it. Make sure you subscribe to all that great stuff. But we got the bag from FYE here. We didn't get too much here, but we are going to review what we did pick up. So starting off, I want to start with this guy right here, the SpongeBob plushie. We did get these little mini ones that came in like some mystery boxes, but these are the bigger ones here, and they were on Amazon for a while for like $20, and that's what they were retailing for there at FYE. So I went ahead and picked it up since it was a discount on plush, and thank goodness they took that big security tag off, because I've had so many bad experiences where they actually left that thing on, and usually I always try to remember to ask them, but I didn't have to worry. Right here in our sponge hole is where they had the tag. Let's go ahead and flip this guy out. Well, first off, let's look at this one. How do we like that one? Okay, that face, very cute. But for me, you guys know, like I always say, there are people that are minimalist. I am a maximist, so I want to see him at the maximum happiness, the maximum joy, the maximum cuteness. He's a little lumpy right now. Let me work him out here. There we go, the max. He is so freaking cute. His eyes feel a little far apart. Why does that feel like that? I mean, I think on average, like I'll put a picture of SpongeBob here on screen, typically his eyes are connected. They're usually not spaced at all. They're really close together, but since this one has that big space in the middle, it's kind of a different look. He looks a little derpy, I guess is the word for it, but also makes him extra cute because it kind of fits to the form factor of him being this little bundle of joy. This is by Plushyverse. It's by also the brand T-Turtle, which I think T-Turtle is the brand that makes all of those like weird plush squids that are like angry on one side then happy on the other side. The ones that we see every single time we do plush roulette. Probably the most popular plush in the world, it seems like. But their very own SpongeBob line. So I'll probably stick to the mini ones, to be honest. I like these ones a little bit more for the collectability, but if I were to have like one of them, I'm I'm glad that I got the SpongeBob one here, and I might get the Squidward one in the large size if I ever see that one in the wild. But for him, these videos are where my rankings get a little bit more like real, I guess. When I do the 5 below videos, it's hard for me to give anything below like an 8 star because of the fact that it's so cheap. It's like your expectations have to be a little lower. But for this, the prices aren't so cheap. I would say at the $19.99, that is way more than I would like to see. I think this could be maybe at the most a $12.99, but you know, maybe I'm living in the past. I feel like it's a little bit high at $19.99, but I'm gonna say with the discount, I would give it an 8 out of 10. I think that it's still a good value at the discounted price, but had you gone there on the average day and paid the 20, you know, maybe you could just look out for these and you can get 2 for the price of one of these. But now we can use bigger sponge to consume smaller sponge. And then you could actually have him come out. Mama. I bet you that was like one of the weirdest things you saw today. All right, next item. This guy right here. This is such a cool and unique item. I do think that, I don't know how well they're selling if they got a bunch of SpongeBob ones, but this is one of those controller holders. They have Sonic ones, Deadpool ones, and they sell them at FYE, Box Lunch, and if a lot of times if those items don't sell at those retailers, they won't lower the price. I don't know why they do that. I guess Ross and those stores pay them more than if they discounted the prices, but instead of lowering the prices too much more, they'll just sell them off to Ross, Burlington. You'll end up finding them there. So I wouldn't be shocked if maybe we could find some of these over at Ross or Burlington for the $12 or $11 price, because they sell a lot of these over at Ross, but I've never seen it. And also considering that this was the only character they had, maybe they sold out, but in my mind, I would have thought SpongeBob would have been the first one to sell out. So it could just be that they didn't get those ones yet, or this is like a line of what they plan to do, but have only done SpongeBob so far. So how it works is you twist it open and then boom, the character comes out. I am an in-box collector for a lot of things, but some things, especially modern things, I will take out of the box like this because I feel like this just looks a lot better out of the box, and like the usage of it, you get more value out of having it out of the box. So there he is. I love it so much. So you could put your phone in it, but I mean, that's kind of, I guess that works, but it's kind of lame, you know, because you can't even see SpongeBob. Let's see what happens if we put like, there we go. So I'm fortunate enough that I have a lot of SpongeBob remotes here. So if you put like something like this in it, this is the original TV remote. That's a little too big. You can still see him though, still very cute. You can see him peeking over there. This is the DVD remote. I think this one fits on there the best because you can still see SpongeBob holding it, but it also kind of is weighted on one side. Let's see about the new TV that we have remote. Oh, there it is. There's the ticket. I think this one being the thinnest probably fits the best because of the fact that you can see the most amount of SpongeBob, but I think that just looks so good. Like, I guess my only gripe on it would be if they made it a little bigger because of the fact that the Stitch one, the other ones I've showed you on screen, those are a lot bigger than this. They're typically about this size comparatively to how small he is. I can't really imagine him holding really much of anything. Like, you can't really put anything on. Like, this is a very skinny remote and it still kind of blocks his face. So majority of stuff is probably going to get his face blocked, which lends it to even more to me saying maybe you can stick around, wait, and you might be able to see these at Ross and stuff like that, because I don't know. I realized that when I was buying it that most things wouldn't fit on it, and I'm sure most people did as well too. So therefore, I don't think they're going to be like a huge seller, but make the same thing this big, like, oh man, I would be freaking backflipping giving you a 10 out of 10. But at this size, I'm going to go ahead and give it a 7 out of 10. For my use case, I think it's a 10. It looks really cute going next to the SpongeBob TV with the remote in it. Look, that's a dream freaking connection there. But that is a very, very specific set of requirements in order to make it kind of work and look good. So 7 out of 10 good noodle stars on screen. I recommend you probably just wait until you can find it maybe at a discount store. But still very, very cute. I'm like the Wolverine of SpongeBob nerddom. And I gotta find a new nail lady because this is way disproportionately cut. All right, next up here, this is what I'm talking about. That is so freaking amazing. We got Momo! He alone is the best character in Avatar. Like, if I could have a fictional pet in real life, it would be Momo. It has everything that I love about my favorite animal. He's got giant, adorable eyes. He's got fluffy fur. He's got big, cute ears, and he can fly. One of my favorite animals is the owl, the classic bird. There's a bird, there's like a crow, a pigeon, all birds. It's so cool that they can fly, you know? Go from place to place, just being amazing. But you can't really cuddle a bird. Their skeletons are way too fragile. They've got talons. Momo is like a little dog, like a puppy, that can also fly. So you can still cuddle, squeeze him, stretch him. And at the same time, he flies. And I love stuff like this for the collection because it just sits up. Like, we've got a Garfield hanging up there. We got Boots hanging up in the rafters. This is an easy piece that you can just kind of put somewhere. Like, I might put him above our basketball hoop. You can just kind of put him up somewhere, and it makes sense because he can fly. Like, I got Garfield and Boots up there because Garfield takes him a while, but he can climb. Boots is known for climbing. And for him, we can just have him hanging in any of the little rafters up in the area up there, any of the little like finchins in the air, and it's gonna make such an awesome little touch and little like hidden Easter egg to the cavern. So I love this piece right here. Oh my goodness, I didn't know he was that expensive though. Did I pay that much? Or I got him for a discount, huh? Okay, I got him for $15, but his retail price is, whoa, that is a lot for a very little plush. And it's by the brand Funny. You usually will see these at Target for $15. So the discount price is just like the normal price, basically. For the discount price of $15, 10 out of 10. If you're paying $24.99, your cuteness cannot make me biased. 8 out of 10. Still probably a little biased. Well, how can I give him less than an 8 with that face? Okay, we also got the Reptar bar here. I haven't decided if I'm gonna keep or eat this one. I have the original Reptar bars. They were a lot smaller than this. I think this is a lot more bang for your buck compared to the OG Reptar bar, but not much to go off of that one. I'm gonna go ahead and give it, for $4 isn't too bad of a price, considering how big of a chocolate bar it is. I'll go ahead and give it an 8 out of 10. Okay, then next up here we have is the Blacklight U2's Reptar figure. I don't really go out there and buy the U2 figures all the time. I've had a lot of them fortunately sent to me, but I do think, comparatively to a lot of other figures on the market, they are a bit pricey. But if you look around, they do often go on discounts and stuff like that. I wish that they were a little, like the $20 price tag, what I think would be a really good price. They're usually $30, sometimes more than that. I think a solid $20 bill would just be such a collectible value. We have the Jenny one right here. We have a couple of the Hatsune Miku ones. I really only get them if they're for characters that don't really get a lot of merch in general. Like, I think U2's is the only brand who's done any My Life as a Teenage Robot product in years, literally since its existence. So of course I had to get those ones. And I do have my collection of Reptar figures. I have tins and tins of Reptar figures, but I wanted to grab this one because, many of you guys may not know this, but my nickname here on YouTube since many years has been King Reptar. So I try to keep up with my moniker there by adding new Reptar figures when I can. So this Blacklight version, let's go ahead and take a look at it. The colors look a little weird. Not gonna lie, look a little weird. Oh, you know what? Actually, not really. That's actually kind of sweet. So you have the from the middle, the black looks a little bit like what, but the thing is if you have the Blacklight hitting it, you have the green Reptar right here, and you're gonna get that purple glow coming from the other side. And on this side, the pink, might not make as much sense, but there is a purple Reptar. So I mean, it can kind of work this direction too a little bit, and you'll have the green kind of glowing from the other side. But I think I'm gonna have it displayed like this. I honestly don't even think I will use a UV light in order to test it for you guys. But UV light can be very damaging to your collection. It's basically sunlight, so it will eventually start to fade the other items that are around it. So I would never, put the UV light on this or anywhere in my collection. But for every now and then, a little gimmick of turning on the light, that's a cool piece. And even just from an angle like this, the colors that are on the sides are really, really fierce. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this piece here, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9 out of 10. All right, so next up here, it's not even an item for the collection here, but this is Mitchell's Baja Blast shirt here. So I wanted to keep you guys updated. You know, you guys know Mitchell and Parker. Oh, dust came out like fabric dust. I did pick up a gift for Parker actually at GameStop after we went there, and it is this right here, the Greninja Pokemon Ultra Premium Collection. He's a big fan of Pokemon cards, as am I, so I wanted to pick him up, something he could open and kind of experience it. Multiple different sets in the same box. And I'm gonna get something else for Mitchell as well too to go with this hoodie. I just thought it was really cool, and you know, Mitchell is kind of known on our Whatnot streams for having the drip when it comes to the shirts and the hoodies and stuff like that. He always has some crazy characters or like interesting nostalgic stuff on them, so I thought he would really enjoy this hoodie, so I picked this one up for him. Kind of a pricey hoodie overall, but I mean, that's kind of what you expect when you go to the mall. That's why I put the rankings, like the rankings are kind of based off of that too. It was discounted though for $34. It's actually not that bad. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9 out of, I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. And if he likes it, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. All right, on that note, that is actually it. Stay tuned here. We're going to add a couple of these items to the collection. But if you guys haven't already, go check out the Patreon. You can join as a member for free, but to get access, it is $2 a month. Right now, we have a brand new series going over there where you can watch SpongeBob with me. I've already watched the first episode, and I'd love for you to join. But you get extended versions of the videos, ad-free, early releases, and a bunch of other perks. All that information is down below. And it helps immensely with keeping this show running. There is no way I could continue to keep doing this show if it wasn't for our supporters over on Patreon and also Whatnot. So go check out Whatnot as well too. That link's down below. When you sign up, you get $15 for free. You can pick up U2s, plush 2s, you can pick up vinyl figures, Pokemon cards, you name it. You get $15 for free. So if you want to go pick up a brand new PSA Pokemon card or a brand new Funko Pop for your collection, you can use $15 towards it. Maybe get the item for free, or if it's like $20 for $5. So if there's something you've been wanting to add to your collection, here's your opportunity. Like I say it every video, but it's free money. Down below, go check that out. But before we go anywhere, you know the drill. Scan it. Mama. Okay, so Momo is right here on top of our SpongeBob basketball hoop. I think he looks great up there with all the signs and stuff. You know, he can help me do a little alley-oop in case I miss. Okay, and we do have the regular U2's Reptar up there. These are all my Reptar figures. Right now with the Christmas snow and stuff, it's a little harder to add stuff, but I still wanted to throw this one up here on the shelf with the rest of the Reptars. Okay, and over here in the SpongeBob TV setup, we have the SpongeBob holding the SpongeBob remote. I think it's perfect. I have this guy here because that's actually the background of the TV when it's on. We got these guys up here from FYE2 just kind of hanging out on top of the TV. So many different SpongeBob accessories and remotes. You can't hold all of them, but this is the one that I use the most often because it controls the TV and the DVD player that's built in. So on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new here. Check out this video right here, which is the last video on this show. I know you're gonna love it. I'll see you guys over there. Whatnot, Patreon, all that stuff's down below, and I'll see you beautiful people in the next one. Adios and bloop!